evening and welcome to the Crew of Aquarius' 30th Annual Carnival Parade. The crew theme for this year is Cheers to 30 Years of Fun. Our past queen is Raquel Porter. She was presented at the ball by her brother Timothy Lyons. She's been a member of the crew for 6 years. She is a member of the Twisted Sisters float. Queen Aquarius the 30th, Mary Liz Twiner. She has been with the crew for 11 years and is a member of the Animals float. The Royal Princesses on the float with her are Reagan Twiner. She is the daughter of Joey and Amanda Twiner. Connie Ronquillo is the daughter of Simon and Patricia Ronquillo. Ava Odemont is the daughter of Jeremy and Samantha Odemont. And Aria Bork is the daughter of Bryce Bork and Krista Lewis. Following our queen is our royal maids. First we have Miss Joanne Brian. Maid number 2 is Miss Chelsea Davis. Also joining them is Miss Alina Abair. We also have Miss Debbie Knockham. She is All hail Queen Aquarius the 30th, Mary Liz Twiner. Representing year 2020, digging the 70s, is float captain Susie Bro with the Animals. They have been in the club for 30 years. They have 3 charter members and our co-founder, Miss Nancy Carlos. They have our current queen, Miss Liz Twiner, and 2 past queens. They also have 1 deceased queen, Miss Sherry Daddyvo. Float number 2 is representing the year 1995, just for fun. Miss Connie Corcoran and her float, the Cherry Bombs. They have been a part of the crew for 18 years, and they have 2 past queens. Royal History Queen number 7, Miss Jessica Dewey. She was the queen of 2001, Let the Good Times Roll. Float number 3, representing the year 1996, Bedtime Stories, is Miss Ashanta Singleton and the Mystery Ladies. This is the float's 15th year with the crew, and they housed with 2 of our past queens. Royal History Queen 8 is Miss Samantha Cleveland, representing 2002, the Olympics. She was presented at the ball by her husband, Harold Cleveland Sr. She has been in the crew for 20 years. She's a member of the Cherry Bombs float. Float number 4 is representing 1997 Fantasy Vacation. We have Miss Margaret Cage and the Dynamite Divas. They have been a part of the crew for 6 years. entertaining Cellucray Sophisticats. They were started in 1985. They have about 80 members. Cellucray does parades in Houma, Thibodaux, Lockport, Gaines, Shreveport, and Baton Rouge. Up next, we have float number 5, representing the year 1998. Love makes the world go round. We have Miss Erica Brunet and the Saints and Sinners. This float has been a part of the crew for 11 years. Royal History Queen 9, Miss Carmen Bonvillain. Representing 2003, Give My Regards to Broadway. She was presented at the ball by her husband, A.J. Bonvillain. She has been a crew member for 20 years. She is a member of the Stray Cats float. Float number 6 is representing 1999, Saturday Night at the Movies. Miss Trudy Turner and the Down South Divas. Royal History Queen 11, Laura Milford, representing 2005 Children's Matinee. She's a member of the Cajun Queens float. Her motto is, "Let faith be your guide." Float 7, representing the year 2000's Reflections of the 20th Century, is Miss Joan Bergeron and the Lemon Drops. These ladies have been a part of the crew for 6 years. Float number 8, representing 2001, Let the Good Times Roll, is Miss Summer Neal and the Glitter Bombs. These ladies have been a part of the crew for 6 years. Royal History Queen 12, Jennifer Harrison, representing 2007, The Greatest Show on Earth. She has been a crew member for 22 years, and she rides with the Mixed Nuts. Royal History Queen 14, Melissa Wyman, representing 2008 musical movies. Her motto is, "Do unto others as you would like them to do to you, and most of all, be honest." And now we have float number 9, representing 2002, the Olympics, Miss Bernadette Luke and the Party Girls. This is the float's 29th year with the crew. And on the float, they have one past queen. We have Royal History Queen 15, Sandra Melendez. Representing 2009, Aquarius Family Fun. She's been with the club for 12 years, and she rides on the Mystery Ladies float. Float number 10, representing 2004, Still Having Fun, is Miss Alicia Parks and the Bayou Chicks. This float has been in the crew for 23 years, and they have one board member, Miss Alicia Parks. Royal History Queen 16 is the beautiful Miss Bernadette Luke, representing the year 2010, A World of Imagination. She has been a member of the crew for 24 years, and she has been a float captain of the Party Girls float. Royal History Queen 17, Miss Gwen Ross, representing 2011, Aquarius is back in time. Float number 11, representing 2005, Children's Matinees, is Miss Lori Romero and the Voodoo Dolls. This float has been a part of the crew for 11 years. Royal History Queen 18 is Denise Vaughn. She was representing year 2012, the Parade of Nations. She has been in the crew for 23 years and is a member of the Animals float. Float number 12, representing 2006, is Walking Through New Orleans, Miss Heidi Barlow and the Foxy Ladies. This float is here for 5 years with the crew, and they have one board member, Miss Heidi Barlow. Royal History Queen 19 is Miss Trudy Turner. From 2013, the Las Vegas shows. She has been with the crew for 25 years. She is our crew captain, as well as the captain of the Down South Divas. Royal History Queen 20 is Penny LaBeouf, representing 2014 Magical Fun. She is a charter member of 30 years. She's a member of the Roadrunners float. Float number 13 is representing the year 2007, the greatest show on earth. Is Miss Tammy Mabru and the Roadrunners. This float has been a part of the crew for 30 years. They have one board member, President Tammy Mabru, and they have 3 past queens and 3 charter members. Royal History Queen 21 is Susan Landry. From the year 2015, Louisiana Festivals. She has been a member of the club for 22 years, and she's a member of the Stray Cats float. Float number 14, representing 2008 musical movies, is Miss Virginia Bergeron and the Stray Cats. This float has been a member of the crew for 28 years, and they have 3 past queens. Royal History Queen 22 is Leslie Pellegrin, representing 2016 Aquarius' Tropical Vacations. She has been a member of the club for 16 years. She's a member of the Cherry Bombs float. Float number 15, representing 2009 Aquarius and Family Fun, is Miss Tiffany LeJean and the Diamond Divas. This float has been a part of the crew for 9 years, and they have 1 royal maid, Miss Joanne Brian. Royal History Queen 23 is Miss Bobby Knockhand, representing 2007 Aquarius Road Trips. And she's been a member of the crew for 24 years. She rides on the Stray Cats float. Float number 16, representing 2010 A World of Imagination, is Tiffany Foray and the Southern Sassy Sisters. This float has been a part of the crew for 26 years. Royal History Queen number 25, Miss Cherie Jones, representing 2018 Aquarius Loves Animation. She has been a member for 8 years, and she's a member of the Mystery Ladies float. Float number 17, representing 2011 Aquarius Goes Back in Time, is Miss Kathy Estes and the Unique Gals. This is one of our charter floats of being a part of the crew for 30 years. They have 1 board member, Secretary Michelle LeBlanc, and 1 past queen and 4 charter members.
So sweet, and you're so fine. You become a sweet taste in my mouth, and I want you to feel
Royal History Queen number 26 is Miss Renee King, representing 2019 Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. She's been a member of the club for 12 years, and she is the captain of the Cajun Christmas float. Float number 18, representing 2012 the Parade of Nations, is Miss Tammy Trahan and the Misfits. This is the float. This float has been a member of the crew for 24 years, and the crew, and they have 1 past queen. Royal History Queen 27, Nell Philman, representing 2020 Digging the 70s. She's been a member of the club for 14 years. She's a member of the Roadrunners float. Float number 19, representing 2013 Las Vegas shows, Miss Kelly Champton and the Hot Mess float. This float has been with the crew for 12 years. They have one board member, Miss Kelly Champton.
Now we not getting lucky and ready to fight. Now they know how I go, ain't no specific one. See me, I ain't a good night. Take my mom and it's not like my was like killer and it's all up in life.
Float number 20, representing 2014 Magical Fun, is Miss Christy Voisin and the Hot Shots. This is the float's 17th year with the crew, and we have one board member, Vice President Christy Voisin. Float number 21, representing 2015 Louisiana Festivals, Miss Nancy Leday and the Mix Nuts. This float has been a part of the crew for 23 years. They have one board member and one past queen. Next we have float number 22, representing 2016 Aquarius' Tropical Vacations. Float captain Miss Jessica Leday and the Cosmo Chicks. This is the float's 18th year with the crew. Float number 23, representing the year 2018, Aquarius Loves Animation, is Miss Leslie Tidwell and the Twisted Sisters. This is the float's 16th year in the crew. They have one board member and ball captain Leslie Tidwell, our current past queen Miss Raquel Porter, and royal maid Alina Abear. Royal History Queen number 28, Lydia Rivera, representing year 2021 Aquarius Karaoke Night. She's been a member for 12 years. She's a member of the Cajun Charisma Float. Float number 24, representing 2019 Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, Miss Renee King in the Cajun Charisma Float. This float has been a member of the crew for 7 years, and they have 2 past queens. Float number 25, representing 2021 Karaoke Night, is Miss Gia Holcamp and the Cajun Queens. This is another charter float, being with the crew for 30 years. They have 1 past queen. Float number 26, representing the year 2022 Aquarius Goes to the Candy Shop, is Miss Angel Smith and the Flirty Girls. This float has been a part of the crew for 9 years, and they have 1 board member, Miss Angel Smith. Float number 27, representing 2023 Aquarius Goes to Work, is Miss Cheryl LeBlanc and the Wild Things. This is another charter float, being in the crew for 30 years. They have 2 board members, Treasurer Melissa Wyman and Janae LaRoche. They have 2 past queens and our royal maid, Miss Debbie Knockout. comes to a close, Aquarius would like to wish everyone a happy and safe Mardi Gras season. The board and crew of Aquarius would like to say thank you to the crew of Terranians and the crew of Houma for all your support and being so kind to us. May the Lord bless each and every one of you as well as your families. To all of our servicemen and women, we thank you for your service and pray for your safety as well as a quick return home from to your families. To all of our law enforcement here in Houma and the surrounding areas who help to participate in these parades, we thank you for your service and pray for your safety. As we say in Louisiana, laissez les bon temps rouler, and good night, everyone.